Cello YouTube. Good evening. As always, early for the stream. Well, since I'm early, I guess I will get a drink of caffeine to keep me going. Yes, Stream Elements, Free Range Minstrel is live. I should say welcome any replay viewers. Who knows how long this stream will go on. And if you are on YouTube live, you may comment and I would actually see it. Twitch is my primary. Got the song request list over here on Twitch. Got the interactive emojis. And we are at the Squirrel Cage Jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa. This was a really interesting place that we visited on our trip to Oklahoma. So Council Bluffs, Iowa is just across the Missouri River from Omaha. And when we went to the Union Pacific Railroad Museum, the Squirrel Cage Museum was there in Council Bluffs, so we went to see it. We'll talk more about it later. Well, Soaring Eagle, hello Soaring Eagle. Are you feeling any better? And how is your kitty? And what is going on with you in general? Have you been getting all the rain? We have had rain straight since like Saturday afternoon. It rained Saturday, it rained Sunday, it rained all day yesterday. We finally got the rain to stop here, I think. We are soaked. And hello, Soroya. Welcome, Soroya, on YouTube. I didn't know I'd have any live viewers on YouTube. Welcome, Soroya. We're hanging out on Twitch, me and Soaring Eagle. Thanks for stopping in. And how are you, Soroya? Yeah, as I was just telling Soaring Eagle, we have gotten rain. But the cooler temps. So the cooler temps have inspired me to wear a long sleeve shirt. I do have a long sleeve shirt on because it's almost fall-like weather. He's in Zoom mode. So Soroya Soaring Eagle is speaking with me on Twitch. She's got a kitty and he is in Zooming mode, and the rain, not nearly enough. Wow. It has hung out over us. It has hung out over us here in Athens and Northeast Georgia. So I really need to practice tunes because I've got my song request list available. I will look at requests. We'll be happy to play requests. But festival season is almost on us. It's wow. And I need to get my tune straight. Yeah, exactly. Yes, we will get hot later this week. Absolutely. But I've got to practice my Renaissance tunes. I have to practice my Irish tunes. Lately, I've noticed on my first run through on a lot of tunes, my chord progression isn't correct. Melody, pretty good, but it's like I'm losing my chord progression. So I am going to hit hard all the tunes I will be playing at festivals. So, but the song request is open. Yes, we were in the 60s in the morning and only made it into the 70s the past couple days. There's only two chords. It's an E minor and a D, so that's easy. Guys, I don't know if you came in early enough. This is the Squirrel Cage Jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa. It's now a museum. This was the weirdest jail I had ever seen. It was built like in the 1800s or whatever. And you'll be able to see in some instances, it is a cylinder. That's why they call it the squirrel cage. So there is a cylinder with the rooms. And I think we're in one of the rooms right there. And the cylinder rotated and the bars on the outside stay motionless. So it's a rotating cylinder that was on a gear system. And that's how they kept the prisoners. It was crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear. But yeah, you guys Google. Google is our friend. Soroya, Soaring Eagle, anybody else out there, Google the Squirrel Cage Jail. It was just unbelievable. I had never heard of such a thing existing. It was like 3 levels. And, you know, different prisoners were held on each level. One level was maximum security. One level was for light offenders. It was just the darndest thing. So hopefully in parts of the video you'll be able to tell that it is indeed a cylinder. And that the outside bars do not rotate. Let's do John Ryan's polka. Oh, I'm sorry you got the swollen feet, Soroya. Okay. Problems with your phone. With 2 different carriers. Soroya, how do you have 2 different carriers? That's wild. Yes, Soroya. Soaring Eagle says hello. Yeah, Soaring Eagle, I don't know if you know Soroya. She goes to a lot of the stage it shows. She follows Kathy a lot. And other performers, Ricky and all that. And she lives actually not that far from Kathy, near Chicago, I think. And she follows all the performers. I don't know if you guys have met. Ads. Sorry you got ads. Yeah, Soroya, you don't. You don't have ads on YouTube, so that's a good thing to watch. But Soroya, you also going on Ricky's show on Twitch, you know about the ads on Twitch. Once you become an affiliate, all you can do is minimize them. So I'm going to go on to John Ryan's polka. In good shape too. That one is in good shape too. Let me play Hallelujah. I've been messing the chords up on that recently. See the Lung Doctor in the morning. Wow. You know, yeah, it's John Ryan's polka. It's famous for, Soaring Eagle is famous for being the tune you heard, Titanic, with DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Down in the hold when they were dancing to John Ryan's polka when the Irish were having all that fun. Soroya, you know what's good for, actually for breathing exercises, harmonica. And so it doesn't matter whether you're playing tune, the breathing in and out. And they actually make one now. It's called the pulmonica. So it increases your lung power. You might want to check into that or see if your doctor knows about it. It's called pulmonica. So check that out. Let's go Hallelujah. I have screwed up the chords on this the last couple times I've played it. Of course, the second time around I say, oh yeah, that's the chord. So let's see if I can do Hallelujah. it through with, it's just concentrating, I guess. I was worried that I was forgetting some of these songs. Soroya, yeah, I know you got Twitch because you watched Ricky. You came on Twitch for Ricky. Yeah, but you don't have it on your iPad. That's cool. You're missing the ads, but you don't get the cool. Now, see, Soroya, Ricky, of course, is wonderful. Ricky, I love going to Ricky's shows. But Ricky does not have the cool interactive emojis that I have. See, I got to make up for Ricky being able to do all this different stuff. Being such a musical guy, I got to make up for it with my interactive emojis. So, we all do what we can. So, yes, I got the emojis that go across the screen. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Soaring Eagle. About the dancing. Yeah. Don't know what about the... Well, thank you. Okay, so let's... I'm going to play some recorder for a bit. Tonight, like I said, is all practice. I'm not trying to impress anybody. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and chatting and keeping my practice interesting. So I am practicing recorder, although at festivals and markets, I do not play the recorder. I leave that type of stuff up to Larry. So it's always harmonica and dulcimer. But I still love to play it, so I play it in the studio. All right, Irish tune, The Minstrel Boy. Let's stick with the Irish. Let's see if I can hit the low C. That is hard to do for me anyway. Minstrel Boy, fairly well. All right. And you're seeing all the various items in the Squirrel Cage Jail. That's about what the bars look like on everything. We probably spent about an hour and a half there. Hour and a half. You can see the... this is the rooms upstairs. These are regular rooms. This is where the jailer and his family would stay and the deputies. So they did have living quarters. These were up on top. Hello, Susie. And we got Susie on YouTube. Susie's going to boost my YouTube numbers. Susie, we got Soaring Eagle on Twitch. And we got Soroya, as you can see, on YouTube. And Susie, I imagine it's because YouTube came in for you before Twitch. Soaring Eagle says hello, Miss Susie. But Susie, who's going to do the emojis? Soaring Eagle, I don't know if you're on your phone, it is harder to do the emojis. Yeah, kind of. Although Susie's able to do them. Yeah. Anyway, Soaring Eagle says hello, Susie. We're just practicing all the tunes I am going to need for Renfests and All the kinds of fall festivals coming up. I've got a lot of fall festivals. It's crazy. There you go, Soaring Eagle. Put up some emojis. Cool. Oh, heck. Let's just do City of New Orleans. Oh, I know. Let's do Tijuana Jail because this is indeed a jail. We are at the Squirrel Cage Jail in Council Bluffs, Iowa. This is a jail that has a large rotating cylinder on the inside of the building, and it rotates. And that is the jail. The bars on the outside stay stationary, and they had a door that they opened, and they'd put the prisoner in, and then they'd rotate the cylinder and put the prisoner in the next door. So each prisoner's cell was pie-shaped. You're not seeing that now. You're seeing artifacts from there and what have you. Susie says, hello, Soaring Eagle. How are you? Yes. She's still waiting for Twitch to load. Yes, that's why I figured, because I know, Suze, you like the Twitch. And Soaring Eagle says she's good, Suze. I'm gonna play here a second. Let's see. So what we're seeing here, I'm not seeing my interactive emojis on the screen today. That's interesting. That's what I haven't. Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that works. That's interesting. I'm not seeing my interactives. They're not making it to the screen. So what happened here? Let's go to the zoo, the Skylift. Okay, this is my secondary screen. Let's just do that. And let's experiment. My pop-up emojis are not working. I am not seeing them. So I don't know what happened. You guys aren't seeing them, are you? Let's try this. See if they... Maybe they have to reload. You see me in the chat. Yeah, I'm in the chat because, Suze, I'm trying to see what happened to my emojis. It's like they didn't want to go. And unless you're seeing them and I'm not, I figured I would try and troubleshoot it here. Yeah, I'm not seeing the emojis go across the screen at all. How very weird. Something must have happened with all that. It's just in the chat. You see the parrot? You saw the parrot come up? Well, that's interesting. Well, we're not going to worry about it. We're back at the squirrel. We'll hang out in the squirrel cage jail. They were working for me Sunday. Maybe OBS didn't load properly. That's okay. We'll just live with it. I gotta practice. One of these little things goes wrong or is not functioning properly, and then you can spend half hour trying to figure it out, and that's not the main thing we're about tonight. We're just practicing getting things going. There's Suze with the blue waves, and we are not seeing the blue waves. Not seeing the blue waves. Let's try this. Okay, try it again, Suze. Try it again. I had one thing that I was trying. Try it again. Pop me up some emojis. We are right outside the squirrel cage jail, and they had this blue horse for some reason over here. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, pop me up some other emojis real quick, Suze. We're going to see if that takes care of it. I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? I just made the YouTube short about all that, and and now it's not functioning, and then now everybody's going to come and try emojis, and I guess we don't got to worry about that too much. You know, it figures. It figures. You know, and here we go. I'm trying to troubleshoot it. It's crazy. Do, 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 do. And it just does not want to function. I think maybe to get this to function, I would have to pretty much shut this thing down to get it to work. Let's try refresh. See, now I said I wasn't going to mess with it, and now I'm messing with it. Yay, I got it to work. Woohoo! All right, people. Yay. Yay. And that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. Something happened where I had to refresh it. Now, emoji away. No need. Oh, yeah. Welcome. Yeah, Soraya. Come on over and hit the emoji button. We got to light it up. I spent a whole 10 minutes trying to fix this thing.
No
there we go.
Boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or
I
genocide.
love it.
He's not loyal to a flag or a country.
Hello, kitty. Yeah, we're back on track. We're back. We got to celebrate. got the emojis working again. Uh-oh. Olaf. Olaf. That's Olaf. Is that what Olaf looks like, Soaring Eagle? Is he black and white? Is he black and white and red all over like a newspaper? Man, that is such an old joke. Shows you my age. Oh my gosh. I am becoming a techie. Dun dun dun. Soaring Eagle did the most dangerous cat and it worked and I'm so happy. He's a Siamese. We had a Siamese when I was younger. He was pretty affectionate. We found him as a stray and he almost looked like, I mean, he had the blue eyes and everything. I guess he just wasn't up to their standards or whatever. Somebody probably just threw him out of the car. And Soraya's back on YouTube. That's okay, Soraya. You can enjoy the emojis. We got them working. When somebody puts them up, I finally got them working. So that's pretty cool. So let's do some recorder tunes just to keep recorder in practice. I cannot wait to play. I know what I'm going to do for one of my shows before. So on my Facebook page, wow, that's interesting, Suze. That's interesting. You would, Suze. I would take your word over like anybody else's. You must be the cat expert, Suze. You're all the experience you have with kitties. I would go with you. So on my Facebook pages, and actually on Instagram, been promoting the 4F Renaissance Festival. That's going to be the first ones coming up in September. I will be doing Twitch live streams from there probably about 2 Sundays in September with Larry Deering, who plays the recorder and Balron and other instruments. And we're going to do a Renaissance variety show on Twitch, so it'll be a couple Sundays in September. As soon as I know the dates, I will post them on Facebook and I'll talk about them on Twitch. Thank you for the applause, Susie. We are in the squirrel cage jail. Oh, this is solitary. Okay, so solitary confinement was not part of the cylinder. It was this tiny little hallway, which you see we're going down right now. Well, there's the plaque. And it was this skinny little room where you were in the dark. So this jail was really crazy. I mean, this was like 1800s, early 1900s. I can't even imagine hundreds, Suze. We got on UGA campus, we have a group, a volunteer group, grassroots groups called Campus Cats, and they catch the feral cats and they get them spayed and or neutered. Well, I guess or neutered, depending on. And I think then they try to find homes for them. They go to, so it's called Campus Cats. It's nice, a grassroots organization taking care of them. Yeah, I knew you'd like that, Suze. I knew you'd like that. My old boss, who has since moved up in the ranks, he was involved with the lady who was running that. He was helping her out, getting her cages to capture them so they could be captured and taken care of. So they wouldn't be running around campus and just, you know, having a shorter lifespan. I thought you would like that, Suze. What do we need to practice? I was going to, well, let's just do City of New Orleans. Why not? Let's do City of New Orleans. I do not have any requests. I've been watching that. Yes, and there is the dark of, I believe that is the solitary confinement. Oh, you know what that is? Our screen, no, it is solitary confinement. I thought maybe I forgot to loop the video. Who knows? Anyway, if y'all stick around long enough, we will be going on the Skylift at the Omaha Zoo. I have a backlog of new videos to show. Cool. Man, you guys do Discord. Somebody has to actually, I guess I have to read about Discord. I'm signed up for Discord, and I guess it's Free Range Minstrel, but like, I don't know how to even use that thing. Let's do City of New Orleans while we find out about Discord. How about that? Counting on you, Suze, to share your wisdom about Discord. I know somebody here knows about it. I guess it's just one of those things I'll have to dive in, but we're going to have to put it on the list. Yes, love it. Thank you, Suze, for putting up those emojis. If any lurkers are there. Ducking, watching out for the... Olaf is on the move again. Olaf is... We had a cat that would do that. All of a sudden he'd crouch and then he'd go... And I had cats growing up. At one time in the house for years we had 4. So from the time I was little, it varied from 1 cat up to 4 cats in the house, and I was responsible for cleaning the litter boxes, etc. They were indoor-outdoor cats, so didn't have to do it too often. However, we had 1 cat. We called it, he'd crouch down and then he'd run across, and then he'd stop and he'd run across. We said the cat was on maneuvers. So when Soaring Eagle mentioned lightning, a streak of lightning, yeah, Yeah. Oh, wow. But, yes. I mean, we called the cat was on maneuvers. His military maneuvers. He was checking for enemy fire and all that. So I hope to do, I always forget to do this when I'm at a Ren Fest or even a fall festival, and this was popular, so I need to do this tune. And it's very simple. It's the Game of Thrones tune. I think that would go well. I don't really know because what are you doing to me here? I've never really played it at Renfest and stuff and the Fall Festival, so I gotta. Well, yes, as he should be. Yes, the kitties are unique. So, we've had enough of the squirrel cage jail. I've had enough of it because I'm actually staring at it a whole bunch, but I think you guys are too. And I did pull up this other scene for this evening. We may go back to squirrel cage. Uh-oh. There's some of the inmates that were in the, this jail operated from like the late 1800s to the early to mid 1900s. It's incredible how long it actually operated. Like I said, the jail cells, thank you for the applause. They were like pieces of pie. And in the corner, so you'd go to the inner corner of the cell was, the doorway opening was wide, and then it would narrow down because you were like a sliver of pie. And so you had your bunk over there on the side, and then up in the middle was your toilet. And so, and they all were connected to pipes in the center. So your toilet was just this little wedge thing where you would sit. This again is not the cells. This is just some memorabilia from there. Sid is in attack mode. Sid is awake this time of night. So, we did Game of Thrones. Let's do my Starry Ulsa tune. Suze, do you want to hear the Lorelei? Just let me know in chat there. I think I know what the answer is, but that Lorelei is the absolute festival favorite and market favorite. People will dance even if they don't know they're doing it. What was I going to do? I don't know. Let's do the Wellerman instead. Yes, imagine that. Susie says yes to the Lorelei. So, I will put on, now this coming up is the Omaha Zoo. Okay, this is a stairway obviously going down to the door, to the front door, and then you turn around and you are seeing the jail cells. Yes, dancing dinos. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, we are going to the zoo. We are back at the Omaha Zoo, and we are on the Skylift, which traverses a good section of the park. Not all of it, because, my gosh, it's a huge place. Yes, we are at the Skylift at the Omaha Zoo, one of the most fantastical places. And Susie... Interesting. Oh, those cats, they're crazy. Suze, you will see. Oh, you won't see me. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Let's find out. Did I go too far? Yes. I was there, but you couldn't see me because I had the scene stacked in such a way where you would not see me. Oh my gosh. We are trying to get to the magic harmonica. Have I tried? Oh, you're talking to Soaring Eagle. That's good. Yes, Susie, we will see a goat. Look out for the goat on the Skylift ride. We will be looking down on goats. There are goats tonight. For those of you who are interested, there are goats tonight on the Free Range Minstrel stream in this video. I just don't remember where they are. They're there somewhere. I may even cover them up while they're being shown. I don't know. Guess we'll have to go back to Mount Floyen in Norway. Riding a rhino. Yes. Okay, so Suze, you got me to tell a story again. When I go to zoos, when we go to zoos, and this was no exception in Omaha, I will take a harmonica in my pocket and I will play for various animals to see how they react. Generally, birds, such as parrots and all that, they really, really like the harmonica. Some of the monkeys do and some of the monkeys don't. Goats seem mostly indifferent. But rhinos, I played for a rhino at a zoo and he came charging. I was like, I am never going to play the harmonica in front of a rhino again. But you guys, you might have heard that story anyway. We might as well just title this one Susie's Song instead of Lorelei, right? I shoot these videos and I do quick editing on them before I upload them to the computer.
And that's it. It's really just basically raw footage. To do working on the railroad then, I guess. Train song, sideways request. I need to practice this one anyway because look up, Suze, look. There we go. There we go. I found him. There he is. There he is, right there. All right. Now we can all just pack it in for the rest of the night. We have seen the goat. Yes. The sky, this thing, it goes over a pretty good section of the park, and you saw the train. The train actually goes around goes around a whole big section of the park. So, yeah. Let's do, before I forget, I've been working on the railroad because I really do need to practice that. I'm doing a few family festivals coming up, which I'm excited about. Alachee Wildlife Festival, which is a family event. Well, they love the Wellerman there, but they like this one too. Again, man, we got 2 goat socks in there. That's crazy. That's probably close to your goat allowance for the day, right? There you go. Oh, you guys are having fun. I love that. You are having fun talking all things kitty. Moo Cat. We did Moo Cat a little while back. I remember Moo Cat. So isn't that cool? You know, I'm going to take a minute break here. I do have a short video. You guys have seen this one before. Soroya, you may not have it. Soroya is still there. Thank you for the applause and the goat. Soroya, if you're still there, or anybody else, you may not have seen this short video. I can take my drink and relax for a minute while you enjoy this. This is going to be called, since you guys are talking all things kitty tonight, you guys are talking all things cat, this is actually perfect. This was at the National Music Museum. It is a giant percussion instrument. Soaring Eagle has seen it, Susie has seen it. Soroya, I don't know that you have. We're going to roll the video, and you have Stacy demonstrating the different percussion things on this instrument. And it's for kids. It's in the lobby of the National Music Museum. Roll the videotape. clear, and that's okay. That's the end of that. Oh, and the emojis do not show up when I show videos with sound. The emojis do not show up then. I don't have the overlays for that. Just so you guys know. I saw there was some redemption. But even though it's a catfish, it was a caddywhack. So we got to tie things in any way we can here. And I had already had this scene pulled up just in case to show. So there you go. The scene was pulled up and ready to go. You know, if I had Mount Floyen pulled up right now, I think I'd pull up Mount Floyen just because of the goats. Mount Floyen, of course, in Bergen, Norway, has been one of my most popular background videos to date. And guys, okay, let me do this again. Any replay viewers, Susie, Soaring Eagle, whatever, if you have any videos you have taken on your cell phone, nature or a park or something where you live, and even if it's a short video and you want me to show it as a background video here, if you send me the actual video file, I will use it as background on the air, and I will give you credit if you want me to use it. I love homemade videos. So even shooting a city park, even a video of your cats, I would love to show. Yeah, the horse statue's cool, Suze. If you ever are able to do it, even a short video of Sid or one of your other kitties, hijinks. Oh, the Badgers. Who did the Badgers? I love the Badgers. I love the Badgers. That is so awesome. So replay viewers as well. Like I said, I've got an email address scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If you have a homemade video, that doesn't show anything like really weird, but like nature or just something interesting, like I don't know, an attraction at a city like I show back here, all museum. And if you would like for me to show it, I would love to show it. I've made this offer before, but nobody has taken it. An Olaf video would be great. I would show an Olaf video. So, replay viewers, anybody out there, you're thinking about it, email me. And once I use it on the air, if you allow me to use it on the air, I will give you credit for the video, and I will delete the file if you want me to, never to use it again. Just saying. It's just something fun that I thought would be cool, but it never materialized yet. Anyway, we need to play some more music. We're talking way too much. Here we go. This one was popular, and I'm getting to love this. This is going to be on my EP, my Scottish Songs EP, maybe coming out September, October. September is looking less and less likely. Maybe October for Bandcamp Friday. You don't have the bandwidth for making. You can. It depends on your phone, Suze. You can actually take videos. I think you've got an older phone. A lot of the cameras on the cell phones these days will take great video, and then it's just being able, if you were able to get to some place in town that had good Wi-Fi, a free Wi-Fi in town somewhere, then you could upload a video. But anyway, let's do Sleepy Maggie. Ah, you're hoping to keep it going for another year. Okay, Suze. That's cool. That's cool. Let's try Crooked Jack. I don't play this one as often as I should. The chord progression escapes me a lot, but this is practice time. And we do have the, let's just go ahead and put it on there. I don't know if it'll work. Just in case. There we go. There it is again, good people. Ooh, see, there's an actual cell. Thank you, Suze. Oh, thank you for the bits, Suze. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Anybody listening out there? I had the song request list pinned to the top, but I just put it in chat again. We'll probably be on the air a little bit longer. I'm not really feeling de-energized. I just drank some caffeine while we were showing the Catawhack, and I do want to practice some more. Oh, I know what. Bear with me a second. Here it is. And it's even turned to the right song. I haven't played this one in a while on recorder, and I do need to practice it. Well, I don't need to. But I do love it. I am getting to really love this tune on recorder. I might have to try it on harmonica and dulcimer, but not tonight. So here we go. Irish tune, of course. Thank you. I love the kitty emojis up there going. I just looked up just in time to see them go. I am really getting, that's like Are You Sleeping Maggie? I am really getting to love that tune. Oh, Are You Leaving Soaring Eagle? Yes. Thank you for hanging out with us, Soaring Eagle. You and Olaf. Thank you so much. And if you ever feel like sending an Olaf video, Free Range Minstrel will feature it on this show from this studio. I think that would be fun. Have a good evening. All right, Miss Suze. I think your internet's old. I don't know if Soroya is still on YouTube. I don't know who is on YouTube right now. It is hard to say. I'm feeling another recorder tune coming on. Oh yeah, that's the that was the Solitary Confinement. Yeah, every time I look up. Yeah. Oh, and Suze, I'm looking at maybe like not tomorrow, but Thursday or Friday. I'm thinking Scully needs to he wants to get back on the air. So it might be a show in the morning. Thursday or Friday morning? From the North Zone studio. Just for the fun of it. Oh, and there will not be The regular Sunday studio stream. We are actually going on a little trip. I may do a live stream from the river briefly Saturday or Sunday morning, but the regular Sunday studio stream, anybody watching my regular Sunday stream will not be happening. But we're going to get back. There may be some sort of stream. I don't know. But it will not be from Free Range Minstrel Studios. And Soroya is here. I'm glad you are still there, Soroya. They were talking kitties here. How is the YouTube stream? Is it good? Bad? Indifferent? Anyway, Native American flute music on the tenor recorder. The theme from Whispering Call. Some native, I enjoyed that. Hello, Kathy. How is everyone? We are doing fine. We were talking all things kitty. We've got Soroya on YouTube. We had Soaring Eagle and Susie talking all things kitty. I was begging for people to send home videos for me to show, because eventually I might run out of videos. We are at the Squirrel Cage Jail Museum in Council Bluffs, Iowa. Did I miss anything, Suze? Yes. And how was your day, Kathy? Hope you had a really good day. My emojis did not work initially, but then I figured out the problem. We made that work, so I'm practicing tunes because I've got the festivals coming up, and I was worried I was losing my concentration on some of these things, and so far, not bad. So the replay will actually stay up, Kathy, just so you know. We, at this point, good, I'm glad. We're not going to kill it at this point, unless like something really goes haywire here at the end. If you feel like requesting a tune, either in chat or from the song request list, feel free. We just finished playing some Native American music. And the squirrel cage jail is a very fascinating place. It is a central cylinder that rotates, and the bars are on the outside of this cylinder, and they form the cells. Yes, I think that was a pretty good update, yeah. And here are some of the notorious people. And I played Tijuana Jail at one point. And what we need to do, we need to go ahead and go back to, Kathy can watch some of the replay, but we got to cheer Kathy up right now. She can't wait till the replay. Kathy, this is the Skylift at the Omaha Zoo. There are goats. Yes, there are goats. You will see goats twice in this video. I will try and stay out of their way. So the Skylift at the Omaha Zoo, the ride lasts about 15 minutes. And we have, he was moving at one point. You see this guy there? He was moving till we got, past him in the Skylift, and then he froze. He froze. He says, okay, I'm going to be a statue. I don't know if y'all believe that one. Thank you for the emojis. I love it when my emojis go across the screen. I'm so glad I was able to fix that in a few minutes. So we are getting ready for festival season and trying to... Here's a couple that you guys actually probably haven't heard me play in a while. I think I'm pretty good at them, but like the past couple weeks at the farmers markets, I would go to play a tune that I thought I played all the time, and my chord patterns, my chord changes were not there. I mean, I got it like the second or third time around, but wow, it's like I'm losing my concentration. Am I getting old? Is the brain going? So tonight I'm feeling pretty good. There's the train, and let's see. We already did Working on the Railroad. Let's do what's another train song that I know? Oh, you know I've been working on the railroad. Goat! You saw the goat? Did I get in the way of the goat? Oh, let's go back. See, I can do this too. I can do this too. Yes! I love it. So I can go to the video. I love having all this control. So, there he is. Hey! There we go. I have all this control. I can take the video. Yes! Goat. There he is. Zoomed in from the Skylift. we bring you goats. We bring you goats from the... We don't have Casper, but we do have goats. So let's just do Bonnie Blue Flag. To heck with the train songs. I've already done my train songs this evening. Folsom Prison. Oh, I don't know that one. It is not... No, I don't know it, but how about this? We'll do Sideways Request. We'll do Johnny Cash. Well, of course it's... We'll do Ring of Fire. Okay, you know what? I might take that as a challenge. I'll look at the melody line, see if it's worthy of me trying to do it. Goats. All right. Is the Midnight Special a train song? Is it? Is it? I don't know. I haven't done Midnight Special tonight. I have not done that. Let me know. Let me know. Let's pick a recorder tune. Recorder is pretty good tonight. It is. Okay, let's do a recorder song first and then the Midnight Special. Recorder is feeling pretty good tonight. Actually, the past few days it feels pretty good. Well, the past week or two. I might have to. Well, so while I've got you all both here, so I wasn't entirely sure that they would let me use my, okay, so I am playing the Georgia Renaissance Festival. Yes, absolutely. November 15th, November 22nd, and the 28th and 29th, they're doing a 2-day thing for Thanksgiving weekend. Excuse me. Thank you for confirming that. So, I'm going to be at Garf Fall Fling for 3 weekends. And I wasn't sure about this because I hadn't been to the Georgia Ren Fest in a while. I asked the guy, Larry put me in touch with him, and I had to fill out the application and all that. And he says, yes. I said, can I use my little mini amp that I wear on my belt? Because the dulcimer by itself is very soft. Okay? You can't hear it above the harmonica. And I was like a little nervous that he's going to say no amplification, but it's kind of hidden by my shirt. So, yes, thank you. He said yes, he wrote back, and he even said, told me that the weekend of the 15th and the 22nd, I am not just going to be roaming around, I'm going to get some time on the small stage. They've got a couple small stages, and those weekends, he's going to have me on the small stage for a little bit. So how about that? I'm not only going to be doing my wandering thing in the lanes of the Renfest, which I love. I'm going to get a little bit of stage time. So, wow, I'm excited. Bye, Soroya. Bye, Soroya. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I'm super pumped when he, because like I said, I was a little bit worried if I can't amplify my dulcimer and I'm walking around, even if you're close to me, all you hear is the harmonica, and I can't really hardly make the harmonica any softer. So, but this guy understood right away, and he said, absolutely. He didn't even say, well, we'll see. He said, absolutely, use your little lamp, and in fact, I'm going to have you on one of the smaller stages. And I said, yes. So I am excited. Let's do Midnight Special, and then we'll do a recording. Network error. Who got a network error? Kathy didn't get a network error. My stream is still excellent. I am excellent. I get to use my amp. So how cool is that? Thank you, Kathy. We did get to do, for Susie already, we did get to do the Lorelei, because that I have to be able to play, because I actually played the Lorelei at the market Saturday. Not a lot of people, it was a slow market, but there were some patrons coming up the walk, and you could see them just start to do a little bit of that, and they're talking to each other. I'm telling you, that song works its way into your subconscious, and you're going to move whether you know it or not. Thank you for the applause. How about this one? I still mess this one up in the middle. You would think I would get this right, but I do need to practice this, so bear with me. One day I'm going to get it right again. I actually got it right on the recording that I sent to somebody. Let's try it. Try this. I think I need to rewrite this just a hair. Let's try this. I'm going to have to listen to the recording again, because I think I want to go from an A to a B on that one. But we'll see if we ever get this thing together. And the lyrics, wow. I still have the lyrics for the other shanty. And I was going to try and work on something, but, you know, wow. We did the move. And then I'm playing and all this other stuff. I'll get on it soon, guys, I promise. Susie, did you get to see Kathy's video at the Rage Club? And see, there's a commercial, but you guys don't care. Thank you guys so much for being subscribers. I have to say that. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Yeah, Suze, did you ever get to see the video? It was really, really cool. Whoever did the recording captured good audio and good video. And it's on their YouTube channel, The Rage Club. Thanks, Suze. Yeah, no, it's a very cool. I love seeing these different venues. And then it was after the fact on that guy's blog post. Okay, so I checked out the blog post too that you shared, and there was pizza. Nobody told me there was pizza too. I mean, wow, you had this wonderful concert and you had pizza too. I mean, only thing better is if instead of a dog being sitting there, if it had been the goat, right? You know, and the dog at one point in the picture, it looked like he was hearing his master's voice. Yes, Casper should have been there. Oh, I'm sorry, Suze. I'm sorry. Yes, no, well, you'll get to check it out. It's not like they're going to take it down. You should get to see it. And yes, next time, oh, sorry, I don't mean to point. Casper needs to be there. And I want pics or it didn't happen. Casper needs to go next time. Gotta get out of the attic. Yes, right? And would a sock monkey be involved in that as well? I don't know. We were going to do a recorder tune. We never did. We were going to do a recorder tune. I know what we can do. We'll try this one. Why not? Things have been going so well with the recorder tonight. Why not? Why not? Let's just throw caution to the wind. A little dicey. Yes, that would be so. Goats again. I should have pulled up. I should have had. I am so tempted. There will not be a studio show this Sunday. We are going to be on the road. There may be a live stream from the river or something on Sunday morning. Maybe not at the same time or something. We're going to figure something out. But we will hopefully be doing our either Thursday morning or Friday morning. Oh, look, is that the pavilion? I don't even know what we're looking at anymore. Yay, goat. So, yes, 4 or 5 in the morning, we should get a stream because Scully he wants more airtime. He is threatening to get his own Twitch channel. I haven't done this song in a bit. I'm pretty sure I know it fairly well, so this we're getting past the practice time. Probably a few more tunes. If you guys got any requests, sideways or otherwise, put them in the chat. And we'll probably just do a couple more tunes and then call it a night. We've had rain here. Suze, have you had a bunch of rain? We have had rain, or even you, Kathy. Have you had a sun? You just saw a sundial. We have all kinds of stuff in these videos that I'm not even aware of. But that's okay. Let's do Reuben James. That's a good Woody Guthrie tune. It's been raining since like Saturday afternoon here, and all day Sunday, all day Monday. They finally stopped this afternoon. So do you guys remember when I first got back from Omaha, we had the National Music Museum. That was my first video. And we had, where is it? Here it is in front of me. That beautiful piece that was played on cornetto. And I found out it's in the Larry Deering songbook that I have. So I'm starting to practice this. I got a few bars, so I'm going to practice this and look for any sideways request or frontways request, and then maybe do 1 or 2 more songs and call it a night. Like I told you, it's only the first few bars. That A always wants to go flat. Problematic string on the dulcimer is the A string. Oh, I know. I have a question. Ooh, pick me. Kathy, are you still there? First of all. If you're still there, I have a question. I'm going to practice these few bars again. All right, well, that's it. That's all I've got on that. Present. Carbon fiber uke. Do you still have it, and can you play it on the Wednesday show? Can you? I know about carbon fiber instruments. They're practically indestructible. If they made a carbon fiber mountain dulcimer and it was the right size, I would buy it and take it on trips with me. And I would even use it as checked luggage. What? All the same size? Are any of them baritone, or are they soprano? Are they alto? Are they baritone? Do tell, and do you ever play them, and will you play them? I'm not sure I've seen you play the one. See, you gotta ask these things. Okay, let's do this while you're answering. Well, isn't that interesting? Will we get to hear one soon? Inquiring minds want to know. Will we hear one soon? Somebody give me an idea for a closing tune. Somebody give me an idea for a closing tune. Yes, yay for yellow. Idea for a closing tune, well, we see if we're going to get to hear one of these wonderful instruments. Carbon fiber, that's a whole, that's a whole thing to go down. I almost have this tune back again, so I'm going to look for, see if there's any requests. Let's see. Wonderful. Thank you. That will be totally awesome. Thank you. And this I love. I had this one totally in my head. It slipped away, but I'm getting it back in because this is one of Larry's medieval tunes. It's going to come in handy for Renfests and stuff. One of my reeds is going flat at the end here. No, you're not. Maybe I'm just messing up. What do we got? Okay, no request yet, so let's try this again. Still gonna leave the show up even though I'm screwing up at the end. There it is. It's the David forgot how the song went. Melody. Okay. No requests. So let's pick something strong. What have you guys not heard in a while? What is it? I know. We're just gonna very simple tune. Thank you guys for joining me so much. Thank you for all the emojis. Replay will stay up for a while. hopefully. Very few screw ups in the show, and we had goats over and over again. So this is one of the tunes that gets them going at the festival. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. I'll tell me ma. Well, it'll give me the opportunity to roam around my new, bigger studio. Well, it's bigger sideways, so it means more roaming. Can't end any better than an Irish tune and goats. Thank you. I'm so glad you were able to join us, even for a little bit. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Suze, we're going to send you good vibes that your internet is working well. It is not a Kathy Fokalele show without Susie in the attic. Am I right? Yeah. It's been a good evening. Yeah. Hope everybody has a good rest of the week and see you all tomorrow, right? Good night. Let me check. Yes. Laughing goat, Susie did 13 minutes ago. Good night. Yes. Wonderful a Wednesday. And rhinos. Okay.